everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Saturday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. Michael, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Good evening.
So, would you like to start off by telling him why this is going to be a really high energy stream tonight, or should I?
Go ahead, tell him.
Oh my God. Guys, so we were captured and we were doing a lot of jail activity. Oh my God. Guys, we had torture day today. Guys, do you remember
9
that
a.m.
time? Guys, do you remember that time you spent the whole day, the whole Saturday at storage? What the fuck is it called? Storage what?
It was Storage Saturday.
Oh my God. Let's say hello to you guys real quick. Guys, there's 16 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. We got Exotic in the house, 10 p.m. The stream must be Diddy time. Unbelievable. No respect. No respect already.
Hello!
Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Bao.
How you doing?
Let's see. We got Lou.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Konnichiwa, bitch.
What up, my masterful pose creating collective. This guy, unbelievable. We got Ernesto in the house. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. Who else? We got Big Dog Pound in the house.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Guys, there's 20 of you guys in it. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. We got Giovanni in the house. Welcome, my
Hello!
to see you. Happy Saturday, guys. Howdy, peasants. My Reverend finally came in. Can confirm wetting the hood makes it easier to style, but not entirely perfect. Look at that. See, before the figure came out, I said that hoodie looks cheap. It looks funky. It looks ugly. We should not be getting figures with funky hoodies in 2025 or 2024. It's ridiculous. Okay. Let's see who else is in the house. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
welcome. We got Carlos in
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
welcome. Nice to see you, my friend. Jivan says Fabs late because he behind the scenes working on that Jazzy sponsorship. Yeah, right. Imagine. I would never. We on Fabs. No, so guys. No, go ahead, Michael. While I read I say hello, you tell him what happened.
We relocated. That's what we did today.
Dude, tiding is InArt secret layer room. Unbelievable. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
No, I got the news that my storage unit was had doubled in price without me noticing, so I had to pull evasive maneuvers to relocate.
Invasive maneuvers. Oh my God. If only that's what we did tonight. There was nothing evasive about what we did. Paul, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Two old guys shuffling around a storage unit. It was pretty pathetic.
Oh my God. Also, I forgot to show you. When you remember I told you, I said, Mike, lay in the boxes so I could take a picture of you.
I mean, let's be honest.
That's literally what happened tonight, guys. Oh my God, insane. Let's see who else is in here. Thank you guys for being here. Fabi just called me on the peasant line, said for everyone here to go home. He's canceled. Chris, my friend, welcome. welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here. We got Christian in
I'm doing.
my friend. Thank you for being here. Let's see who else we got here tonight, and then we will get started. Blaken, welcome, my friend. Thank you for being here.
Doing.
So as you guys know, there's not a lot to talk about, so we're going to go over obviously what Mike didn't get to speak on yet since last week, and then obviously I thought the raffle was tonight, Brandon's raffle. It's not tonight. It's the 25th apparently, so we were all confused about that. Albert, my friend, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome. Are you concerned about the hoodie bleeding onto the figure or sculpt with dye transfer? I don't think so. I don't think that'll stain the helmet. I mean, if there's humidity, wherever you have the figure stored, it could, right? The moisture make it bleed a little bit, but I don't know what your moisture is like, so I can't tell you, but that was not even a thought in my mind because I don't think those hoodies bleed like that. You know what I mean? Anything's possible with humidity though, so you know what I mean?
Oh, well, those black like hoodies have dye in them that have known to.
Even the one he's talking about, the Revan, you don't know the Revan though. Have you seen the Revan?
No,
right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know about that Revan, but I've never had a problem with anything, leaking or staining my figure. So, and I'm again, I don't know what your humidity is like at your place, so that's the only
You've
thing.
never had it like even a little ink rub on like the neck of your figure. You've never had that.
but that's never from like a hoodie or anything. That's from like the actual outfit of the same figure. You know what I mean? Right. I got plenty of that stain on the collar. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, the old figures get that a lot. We got Michael. Welcome. Hello, community of collectors. Lady Pools arrived. Replacement Deadpool has shipped. Look at that. Yeah, my Deadpool shipped finally. Thank God. If I feel like they've been playing me. Yep, tracking for my Death Trooper also shipped. Yep, Deadpool shipped. Yeah, those two are my last two, it looks like. And then I'll be caught up with, I guess, what's coming. Then I'm still waiting on Iron Patriot, Purple Coat Joker, Artisan. What else? And that's it, I think. And then I'll be caught up. We have, let's see who else is in the house, and then we'll get started. All right, it looks like we got everybody. All right, so let's get started, guys. So we're going to start off with, obviously, this beauty, Captain Jack Sparrow. I just saw a picture of this, and it looks exactly like what we saw, what we were told we were going to get, right? So it looks exactly like what we were, we saw we were going to get. Michael, so how do you feel about Jack Sparrow overall? Do you own the DXs before this one? And are you planning on getting the new DX, whether it's Artisan or not?
No, I've never been a Pirates of the Caribbean collector. I mean, I like the movies. Don't get me wrong. I do. They just don't make the cut. You know what I mean? That's a movie that I guess I do rank them above. I guess I would rank Pirates of the Caribbean above Back to the Future, I guess. But no, he doesn't make the cut to be in.
Wait, so you like Jack Sparrow better than Marty and?
I think I do actually. I think I like the Pirates movies better than the Back to the Future movies.
But it's still not a character that you're like, you know what, I need this in my collection.
No, it just doesn't fit. Even if like I said, if I had it, it's I'm Marvel, I'm DC, I'm Star Wars. I don't have a Rodman shelf, so it's just like I don't have that extra space.
Yeah, no, that like I said last time, I have every single one. that was made. I mean, every single MMS and every DX. And let me tell you something. They're very easily forgettable figures. You know what I mean? Like they look beautiful. They're very intricate. They got a lot of things going on, right? A lot of detail, but it's not a figure that I would ever turn to as one of the best figures by Hot. You know what I mean? Even though it is, I'm not going to say it's not because it's a great figure, but I think it's one of the most detailed figures Hot Toys has ever made. But I can tell you, for whatever reason, it's not a figure that I'm like, oh yeah, Jack Sparrow is, you know what I mean? Never. That is one figure that never crosses my mind in any list. And again, it's still a great figure.
And they did a good job on every one of the
exactly.
Like
every DX has been great. Even the MMSs, which a lot of people don't even talk about because they were hard to get back then. I had trouble getting one of them, the one with the multiple eyes, with the paint on his face with the multiple eyes. I couldn't get that figure for nothing. It took
wasn't the squid hard to get?
That was another one. What's his name?
Not Barbosa. It's the
no. It's
oh my God, octopus guy.
Yeah. Shit. Davy Jones.
Davy Jones, such a good figure. Yeah.
And so, Brandon, welcome, my friend.
Nice to hear shouting at the screen, Davy Jones.
We can't hear you when you're backstage.
Yeah, I know, but it was still funny.
What's up, Brandon?
Welcome.
How's it going, man?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Yeah, Happy New Fire.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's going on over there?
We're cool. We were right on the edge. Like we had the Hearst fire on the north side. We were right on the edge of the evacuation zone. So they're like telling us you should go. And I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna leave. You know, I'm something of a firefighter myself. I have like an orange garden hose. So I decided I was gonna stick around, sent my wife and my niece away to the other house in the valley, and it got pretty harrowing, man. The power went off, and then power went off during the day, and then as it got dark at night and nobody's houses were lit up, and everybody, like the whole neighborhood, their cars were parked like facing out of the driveway, like ready for them to jump in and go. It was a really, really eerie feeling. Like that was not comfortable at all. But praise God, the very next day the wind was blowing from the south all day long, so it blew down to where there was nobody else, as opposed to burning upward into the neighborhoods. So that's my story.
How scary is that?
Yeah, it's pretty wild, man, because when the year that we bought the house here in 2018, and then that first year we were away at Utah. Like we bought the house, moved in, the very next day we were gone for we were working on a show in Utah, and of course, during that fire season, then the fire came within like half a mile of our house. Like it was almost, if it jumped the freeway, we would have been in real trouble.
Do you have fire insurance?
Oh yeah, well I think you kind of have to in California, but that's a whole other story. I actually
heard it was like crazy expensive. Like they were pricing people out with that shit.
Bro, it totally priced out. My homeowner's insurance more than doubled from one year to the next because Allstate, Farmers, all those companies pulled out. And they were just not gonna provide fire insurance anymore. So of course California, in their infinite wisdom, came up with this fair plan fire insurance that's literally just the supplemental insurance is like 3 times as much as what it would be through beforehand. But yeah, it's wild, man, and it's a big mess, and be nice to leave.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Well, whenever you want to leave, don't come to New York.
Are you kidding? Jokes.
You'd be like, hey Fab, I came to New York to see you. Wrong. This is Jack Sparrow's top tier. Says, fighting words, Mike. This guy. Davy Jones, you guys. Davy Jones, you non-collectors. Davy Jones. I still don't understand why Hot Toys never did a Barbosa. They didn't think it was.
What's up with that?
No, they didn't think it was necessary. And back then, when those figures were coming out, they weren't making that many figures.
They teased one, didn't they?
Barbosa, I don't remember seeing it.
I feel like they did tease one actually. Now that you say that, Mike, I feel like I recently saw that picture.
Like I feel,
If
like
they
I
did,
saw Barbosa.
If they did, I don't remember. All right, so let's start with you, Brandon. Mike almost went, but I went first. So how do you feel about Jack Sparrow as a figure overall? Do you own any Jack Sparrows? And are you getting, or would you be interested in getting the Artisan or the sculpted version?
Yeah, I think I mentioned one time before, I actually had an Artisan on lockdown, and I wound up having to cancel my PayPal card. So of course, Sideshow canceled my Artisan Jack within like 6 hours. They're like, you have 6 hours to reply to this email to fix your billing issue. And of course, I check my email at the end of the day, and I'd already lost by that point. This figure is great, man. I think this is really awesome. I'm a big Johnny Depp Jack Sparrow fan. Like, I have huge respect anytime the actor plays a role and you don't see the actor, you only see the character. And I feel like from the very first day when I saw him in the trailers, I'm like, oh, that's Johnny Depp doing some crazy Johnny Depp shit again. But no, like from the time I sat down in the theater and the very first moment I saw him on screen as the drunk pirate, oh, it was phenomenal. I absolutely love that character.
And let me tell you one thing also. This figure, every time they make it, it comes with 2 face plates, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been the same exact expression every time. Like I said, the figure is always great. I'm not hating on the figure.
Sure.
But it's all right. Like, we get it. He smirks and he's serious. Like, anything else?
Well, I think it's like Leia, right? It's like that Leia head sculpt they used 4 or 5 times. Like, when they nail it and they know they got a good head sculpt, they use it.
Yeah, but it's like, come on, like the same exact expression every time. 3 figures. I get it. All right, 2, maybe. All right, they got it the first time. All right, let's reuse it. Cool. But 3 times, and maybe that's why I don't really. They're not figures that really like stand out to me, like mentally, like when I think about Hot Toys, just because maybe, it's the same redundant expression. That's why I don't really care for it. Again, very, very detailed figure, very, very intricate figure, a lot of buckles, a lot of things, a lot of thread, a lot of beading, but it's like, man, like that's it. You know what I mean? Like this expression, that and that. That's what we get. And now with the rolling eyes, now you can get fancier with it. Whoa, be careful. So it's like, all right, like we get it. You know what I mean? I can tell you this. I've got, like I said, I have every single Jack Sparrow. When are we getting another one? They keep talking about bringing him back for another movie, blah, blah, blah.
He'll never come back.
That's what I'm saying. Is he coming back? I don't know. But
yeah, this may be the last shot. This may be the last chance to get one.
That's what I'm saying. If for whatever reason, they make another one, I will tell you, I am not. If it looks like this, I am not buying it. I don't care what it is. It could be booty hole Artisan. They can keep it. Okay. They can keep it because I don't care. Like the same.
Like they always make this figure. This is a figure where they're gonna do like a 10th anniversary, a 20th anniversary. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Movie wise, I don't know, but this is another figure like Back to the Future, like Predator, like Alien, that they're always gonna make just because it's a big hit for Disney, and they're balls deep with Disney, right? So my point is, if it looks like this again, okay, same exact expressions, both of them, I am out. And I can guarantee you this, next time it won't be a double thing. If they do some type of exclusive special edition, blah, 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 it's going to be one single faceplate or head sculpt, whatever they decide to do, most likely faceplate. And that's what's going to make it exciting. The fact that it's only one now. So it's like, oh, I just need one now. You know what I mean? Like, I just see this happening already and me falling for it again and again and again. I hate it.
Howard has a crush on Depp. No
Oh
doubt.
my! Of course, I that.
You know what's funny is I was just sitting here wondering, like we got the Artisan edition and it's hair and all that sort of thing, and it comes with a bunch of accessories. Like what could they do to step it up? Like we've seen the face scanning technology, right? We've seen like in 12 scale in the Black Series, the face scanning was a huge step up, for figs. With Hot Toys, you had the moving eyeballs was a big step up. I mean, I don't personally feel that way, but it was promoted like that. The real hair,
it was a big deal.
The clothing. Like, what is the next thing that they could do to make the figures better? You know what I mean?
Well, so I think we touched on that a couple streams ago. I think what I said was eventually what's going to happen is the norm is going to be Artisan. You know what I mean? So that wool is going to be your standard doll hair. You know what I mean? So any figure.
Any figure, huh?
Uh-oh. He's too tight.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's pretty stiff there. Hey Fabs, you're looking stiff. Oh, there he is. You back?
You're looking stiff. It's so annoying.
That was a long one.
So annoying. All right, so Michael, go ahead. Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow, decent, very decent. I think everyone though, like every Jack Sparrow they've done has been good. Not for me, but they're good. But you see, like I think we were talking earlier, right? We were saying if you can see the actor in multiple different angles, that's a killer head sculpt, and I see depth every time. You know what I mean? I see they did a fantastic job with this sculpt.
So, Bob, real quickly. See, don't be racist, okay? So, what do you feel about the Artisan now? Just being part of Artisan, do you think makes it better?
Give and take that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, the Artisan does not do it for me. You know what I mean? I'd rather have the sculpted. But I get it. I mean, I like the. What is it? The little dreads and the beads, and I'm sure it's like little dreads on what's her name on Valkyrie that I like.
Valkyrie,
it definitely gives depth to the head sculpt for sure. You know what I mean?
Let me say hello to Peasant Garlic Collecting Brad.
What are you doing?
Garlic bread.
What's funny is the garlic thing really gets me, man, because one of my all-time favorite novels is Shogun by James Clavell, and it's the samurai talk about their war with the Koreans, and they call them garlic eaters. So every time I hear you say garlic peasant, I just laugh, man. Brad's got his first 1/6 scale figure ever, which is in our 22 Batman. So he keeps posting the same figure every day, going, "Man, this is so good!" Like a real. Is that what that's about?
Like a real garlic peasant, okay? Like he's never got a quality figure before, and now he's got his first figure ever, and besides a comic book, and now he's like, "Oh, this is the best thing in the world." You peasant, Brad, unbelievable.
Dude, you had me scared. Because I had a not a ton, but I have a bunch of deluxe Paul Atreides by InArt. I've got a bunch of those on pre-order, and so like the way you're talking about it, I've been sweating for the last 2 months. Now that the more pictures have dropped and they're getting closer and people are starting to get them in hand, people are hot for that fig, man. And I've had a few people. The deluxe Paul Atreides.
Oh yeah, no, I said it. That figure is very sexy. That outfit is very sexy. The head sculpts look great. Sculpted, I think I like better than the rooted, but great figure. At least from the outfit. Charlie, he got the 22 Batman from InArt, like a true garlic. Cassandra, welcome. Garlic. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here.
I'm doing.
Let's see who else is in here. Let me say hello to you guys real quickly. Johnny Depp just played himself.
I don't agree with that. Normally I agree with that, but I don't agree with it this time around. Not as Jack Sparrow.
Matching the gas tank. Boom boom. This guy. Oops, it was third party figure. Yo, Mike, the man. Say hello to Cassandra.
You gotta say yo back, Mike. What's up?
Yo, yo.
Pirate 6. Yes. Say he is coming. He's making a new movie. No,
Nope.
why is the rum gone? The rum. Fans will come back to
Who?
this. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. I would get Jack Sparrow 6 Coca-Cola. Gio says, I wish they came out with the original Pirates 1 Jack Sparrow. Good evening, gentlemen. Happy to be fast to be late. Wasn't sure if there was a live stream caught up. Yes, always live stream. What do you mean? This live stream is so essential for your soul, my friend. Okay? You have no idea. Okay? This is the most
Well, I
essential.
want to know what his project is.
Welcome, Michael. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
What's up?
Thanos snap. Two.
I'm doing.
The only true collector stream on Saturday that matter. Look at this guy. You are not getting a raise, Thule, you peasant. Thank you for being here, my friend. Welcome.
I'm doing.
Look at that. Look at that. You are not getting a raise, Thule. Do not come on my stream and say those disrespectful things. Okay, just because I collect and we collect on this stream, you don't have to put anybody else down. Okay, this is not that type of stream. Okay, I don't need to put people down to make myself feel better. Okay, because I'm already better. Okay.
Better watch it, Fab. I'm gonna take your spot.
I'm gonna take your spot. Charlie says, make the figures limited with numbers 1 of 5,000, then throw in an active signature to top it off. You
So
think?
could you imagine they make an action figure of you and it's limited edition, and so you have to sign 5,000 cards? Can you imagine? I mean, I know authors do it with books and stuff, but bro,
No, but
after like
this
15,
is
I'm
this is
out.
what he's saying. This is what he's saying that Hot Toys should do next.
Right.
You know, guys, it's 38. If you guys didn't hit that like button, if you haven't yet, and thank you guys for being here. Don't be garlic peasants on the
That
stream.
could happen. You know what I mean? That's such a big thing in cards these days. That
This guy, a truly essential stream. I can taste the sarcasm.
Yeah, get that out of your mouth. That's the problem.
Oh my god, this guy, unbelievable. The next innovation would be silicone heads with movable mouths.
You know, I was kind of thinking something along those lines. I thought to myself that the next major upgrade would be the bodies being more realistic and less hard, but a silicone head, yeah.
Well, so J&D's doing that, right? And I could tell you this: if J&D is doing it, and the Jokers look the way they look, and it feels like, I think it sounds like, they're blaming that type of head sculpt for that disaster. So I don't know if that's a good idea. Eventually, I guess things are gonna have to change to something. But if that's what happens with those head sculpts, God bless. I don't think Hot Toys is going that route. Or, as usual, Hot Toys will make it better, just like they did with the hair, right? InArt came in. We got Brooded Jokers for you guys. Hot Toys came in. We got Artisan for you guys. And who's InArt now? So that
Only
may
the
happen.
king.
Only the king. That may happen, We got to wait and see. Are Mike and Brandon being based?
Yeah, we're being based.
Oh my God, Rob! Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Happy New
why are we
Year.
not based as fuck?
Konnichiwa.
Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
I mean, Mike and I, we've both been on the roof of our house in our underwear, ready to fight a fire off. Have you, Fabs? Like, can you even claim that?
No.
Collectors Republic, welcome. New name in the house. Nice to see you.
I'm doing.
He says, yo, Faz, did you get the Ben the Ben Batman from the Flash movie. The Ben Batman. Yes. I didn't get it yet. It's coming from Sideshow. I told you guys a bunch of times that I'm only paying $144 for it because when I bought it, it was like $6 and change, and I had $450 in points to use. So I used that, and I only owe $144. So it's shipping from Sideshow. I didn't get it yet, but it's coming. And we got a super chat from Michael. Well, thank you, my friend. Look at that. What is he saying? What is he saying? He's saying, happy to contribute to Fabs. No, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's coming. It's coming very soon, guys. Very, very soon. It's gonna be like $3,000, but obviously I need it. So this is very, very, very appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much. Hopefully Mike buys me a computer after tonight. Here you go, my friend. This for you.
$3,000 on a computer. We're gonna have to.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
$3,000 on a computer. You and I, we're gonna have a chat for the show.
Well, you know, with all the money I saved on storage, you know what? You'll be in the cards.
Imagine. Oh my god. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Tuli says, this is how truth. Oh my god, Tuli. You know that's not true. Don't talk smack. Okay? Don't talk smack. Oh man. Tuli. Stars commercial sponsored by InArt segment. Imagine. Oh my god. Cassandra says, Faz, what happened to your face cover? I don't need it, peasant. I can't believe you were here for that. Yeah, it was bad. My face was like this. It was crazy.
It wasn't that bad, guys.
Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
I saw it. I was like, what are you doing?
I didn't think it was bad either, Mike. I knew he just wanted the attention. That's what it was.
Yeah,
People will feel sorry for me. People will ask.
People
will ask what happened.
People will buy me a computer.
That's, you know what's funny? I was thinking that the other week too. It's like it reminded me of when I was a little kid. I remember being like 6 or 7 years old, and grew up kind of poor, and standing in the video game aisle when my grandmother would go to Target for the regulars, and I would stand in the video game aisle and look sad, thinking that somebody would see me and be like, "Oh, let's buy you a video game." The same thing with the face cover.
Let's buy you a video game. Imagine. Oh my god. The most never happening wish ever.
Yeah, pretty much.
What happened, peasant? So what happened was I thought I said what it was. So I had something called pericoronitis, which is when a wisdom tooth is coming out. It's not fully out at all. So what happened to me was it broke the gum. So it was like peeking out for years. And I guess food getting under the flap of the gum and the tooth, in the back of the tooth, I got an infection. And then they removed the tooth, and my face was like this. That's what happened.
And that also flared up his ass.
It had something to do with a glory hole, though. I don't know about that whole tooth thing. That doesn't sound right.
Stop it. They're going to believe you. Imagine. Can you imagine? They would never. I have Addison, Jack, Anakin, Harley, both black. Ooh, he got Artisan,
nice.
Artisan galore. Dark Luke, Moon Knight coming. Oh my God, he got everybody. He's got everybody. The Lauren Captain, Jaffic, and Jamaican Mon. This guy, unbelievable. All right, so Michael, 1 to 10, if you were to rate this Artisan Jack Sparrow.
I mean, come on, I hate that. I don't want to give this guy a 10, but it's good.
I know it's really good, right? I was just thinking the same thing.
Just like I don't want to give it a 10 because it's not something I would ever buy, but I do think it's a damn good head sculpt and figure. So
I saw that too. I couldn't hold it in.
This guy is unbelievable. He comes out of nowhere. He hasn't been here in like months, and he comes out with that. He comes out with this. Unbelievable. Welcome, my friend. Unbelievable. Talia, welcome. Nice to see you.
Konnichiwa.
Welcome.
Konnichiwa means what's up.
You frozen again?
He looks a little frozen, doesn't he?
Not really.
Of course.
No, no.
It's
Oh,
always
there
frozen.
it goes.
Yeah, no, it's very delicate. So that's why I had to make sure it was good. Fabs, how much did Mike pay you?
To fly up.
He paid me in friendship, okay?
And that
he told me where the best Korean fried chicken was yesterday, so
that is invaluable.
he's paid in full. He's paid in full. Oh my god. All right, guys. Brandon, 1 to 10.
It's hard, man, because I still want to maintain that a 10 doesn't exist. But I'll go a 9.9 on that. I mean, the accessories, like I love the wheel, like the ship's wheel.
Yeah, let's see that page.
The all the different accessories, because he comes with a ton of crap. I saw that too. And it's just like, I think it's awesome. That is an awesome figure, man. It really, really is.
What'd you say, Mike? Let's see why.
The accessory, the build out page where it's got all the stuff. Do you have that?
Yeah.
I like how the background, the wallpaper for the show really matches my backdrop. Have you seen that? Look at that, just how it kind of blends in.
This guy. Deluxe Artisan Edition. Here we go. So he comes with he's got the deluxe base, wool hair, the 2 pistols, the sword, the compass, the genie in the bottle, the telescope. He's got a blade. It says genuine leather belt and good, so they're giving us real leather, interchangeable
Wow.
face sculpts, and then a bunch of hands. So very nice.
Yeah, it comes with the steering wheel too, though, right? The ship's
Oh,
wheel?
that's the deluxe version, yes.
How much
Oh,
is
right.
this?
Okay.
This is $495. Collector's edition is $290. Deluxe version is $330.
$495. God bless.
Yeah, crazy, right?
I mean, I want to see these. You know what I mean? I guess I really need to see this.
Mine charged, so it should be shipping soon. So if you want, I'll send you some pictures. All right, next topic, guys. Guys, hit that like button. It's 39. If you guys in here, don't be a garlic peasant on my stream. Artisan Jack, a 10 without it being in hand. What else can you ask for? Rooted likeness, accessories, base, fun. That is true. But you know, when you're a non-collector like Brandon, you have to try to give the community some, you have to make the community feel like you're missing something. So there's that 0.1 that he's not giving you. You know what I mean? It's like, man, Brandon, but why? Give us that 0.01, So from now on, just give us a 10, Brandon. Look at the balloon. This guy.
Was he just celebrating Pride Month or something right there?
Oh my God.
Hey,
that was rainbow balloons.
You knocked that off.
It's California Day in California. I missed the Artisan edition, went with the deluxe. You need that for the fire. Can't be too much of a downgrade, I hope. No, the thing, first of all, right? The reason why I don't think it's going to be a downgrade, I'm going to tell you why. The Jack Sparrow figures in general come with doll hair, okay? So I don't think that you're really missing out on anything. And I'm pretty sure, let me check, because I'm pretty sure that let me see. I want to see if it comes with wool, because it should. Wool hair implantation. So you're getting the wool with the deluxe as well. You're just not getting, like, for example, this Rasta braid, right, that is sculpted here. You're not getting that in wool, right? So that's what you're going to be missing out on. You're getting the same exact figure. You're just not getting as much wool on the figure. That's it. But you're getting that wool hair, because, like I said, every Jack Sparrow, not every Jack Sparrow, not most, the DXs I think have come with real hair or with doll hair. Charlie says 9.75 due to not using metal for swords or dagger. Hot Toys would never do that.
Yeah, I think that opens certain liability issues there.
Well, so I can tell you why. Number one, the fact that they're so balls deep with Disney never happened. Never happened. That alone would never be allowed. They would never approve that product from Hot Toys, knowing that it's coming with Disney stamp or anything regarding Disney, because
And somebody can get choked on it or something.
Oh my God, somebody gets cut, stabbed, whatever. Okay, because it'll be somebody giving it to somebody out of the age group that they're supposed to be for. They get hurt, and then they get sued, and nobody's gonna want to get sued. Therefore, they're not gonna approve any of that. But you don't need that from Hot Toys.
You know what my first what the first thing was that got me into 6-scale was I saw an ad for a Joker, right? And it had knives. It had like 6 knives. It had the pistols. The pistols had working metal slides on them and everything. It was really, really great. So I said, okay, you know what? For $100, I'll jump in. I had no clue, right? So I said, for $100, I'll jump in. So I pay it. Like 8 weeks later, I get it. And it was a 12-scale fig in like a plastic container, and it didn't come with any of the accessories that they advertised in the commercials. Turned into a PayPal case and everything. It was wild. That was my first 1/6 figure. Like, I didn't know that there were ripoffs like that. You know?
Of course, you got the first bootleg in the world. Unbelievable.
Yeah, there you go.
Michael says, I will trade my Artisan Anakin for an Artisan Joker and a WB100 woman same value. What do you mean same value? What does that mean? So
I think he's saying that Artisan Anakin tops it. Is that what he's getting at?
That's what I'm wondering, because Artisan Anakin was 4 and change, and Artisan Joker was 4 and change, and WB100 is way more rare than Anakin, so that's going for a pretty penny too. So please explain what you mean, Michael, because I don't understand. If I'm trying to make sense out of that. Okay, I changed my rating of Jack to 9 because it does not come with the Black Pearl shirt. This guy, unbelievable. Oh man, that hat being on makes both look pretty much the same. Only when you take the hat off, look at the top of his head, the figure really. Correct. That's another thing. Yes. So one has like the wool coming out of the top of the head with the bandana. Absolutely. Say like here is the sculpted version, right? So you still get the wool hair in the back right there. It's just sculpted, right? The bandana is sculpted. But for the Artisan, you get cloth bandana and the Artisan popping out of the top. So see, cloth bandana and the top. So it's same figure. You're just not getting as much wool. That's it. That's it. All right. So let's go to. Let's get away from. I've been talking about the figure without the figure being up like a peasant. Unbelievable.
We're used to it, buddy.
Yeah, no, I was like, I was answering questions, pointing out on the picture, and the picture wasn't even up. This is what happens. This is what happens when you're exhausted. Hold on. Let's get to the next announcement that Mike didn't get into. So, Michael, we got this beauty.
Better be good with all this buildup.
It's coming. It's coming. This is what happens when your computer's peasant. There you go. So
I love that fig, man. I'm excited.
So, Michael, you know that Sideshow made this years ago. Okay, you know this. You know that they Hot Toys never made this. Okay, this is from this is VGM, so video game line. Okay, is this exciting for you? Do you look at this figure and say, this is something that I need, this is something different, this is something cool, or you're like, nah?
Nah. I mean, sadly, there was a time that I would have been excited for this and would have 100% have gotten it, but times are changing, and going deep down this Star Wars line and staying off the main trilogy, I can't do it. I got to make cuts. I got to make tough choices, and he's one of them. I think he looks awesome. I think he looked great. I know about him. Fan of him.
Oh, you know about him. So one thing I wanted to point out that I just realized, they're the same size, right? But remember that Darth Vader he's stacked up on stilts, okay? So think about that. This guy is huge naturally, okay? And he's the same size as Darth Vader, who's on stilts. What?
He looks a little
Yeah,
bigger,
I think he's
right?
just a tad bit too bulky. I mean, I love the figure. I'm on board, but I think he's just because, like, I remember, because I played SWTOR for 5 years, 6 years, and so Malgus is an ongoing continual part of that story. And like I see when you look at that portrait on the left without the mask on, okay, like I feel like when you see his face that slender, that proportionally he should be a little bit thinner, not much, but just a little bit thinner. I think they might have overdone it with the fat suit a little bit, but regardless, man, I am so psyched out about this character. I'm
Who's
very,
going to
very
ever
much looking
display
forward
him
to this
without the mask? Like, he's going to have the mask on 99% of the time.
Here's the thing: if they would have given us the original undamaged head sculpt, because when you first see Malgus in all the animations, the cinematics throughout the game, he doesn't have that level of Sith corruption. Like when you first see him and he's just, and it's his normal face before the damage and before all the fighting and stuff, like he has a very clean, smooth, soft looking face, so I would have liked to have seen that head sculpt as opposed to only the one head sculpt with, all the Sith corruption on him. I feel like that was a missed opportunity.
Well, Sideshow gave us two head sculpts. They gave us the regular one with the mask on, the angry one, and then they gave us the one with the one with the scar, and then they gave us a clean version. One that
Really?
didn't have,
because I've got that fig and
the Sideshow exclusive. Do the Sideshow exclusive, that one, not the peasant.
The exclusive. Okay, yeah.
Not the peasant, not the peasant version. Yeah, exactly. You got the peasant.
Yeah, not the peasant one that you have, Brandon.
Exactly. Michael says the value eventually of Anakin Artisan will be the combined value. Oh, you're trading in the future.
I don't think so.
I don't
think so.
He's trading in the future. I thought he meant like now. That's why I was like, what's going on right now? So I was right. I understood what you were saying, but no, that's crazy. I mean, God bless you, but that's crazy. That's crazy. Imagine, Mike, I'm going to give you my 6 scale Groot that in 10 years it will be 250. So I'll take 350 now because Michael, good luck, my friend. If that works out for you, I'll take an artisan. I'll take an artisan Anakin too because I didn't get one. Oh my God, that's crazy. That's crazy. Crazy.
Now, you know what's going to tank? I mean, not tank in a negative way, but you know what's going to drop the value of that Artisan Anakin is later on this year when they go ahead and when they announce the Artisan, the Dark Side Anakin Artisan. Like that was part of a recent leak. I don't know if you saw that or not. I feel like you did.
Which one?
But yeah, there was a leak, and Dark Side Anakin Artisan is on that leak.
Dark Side Anakin Artisan. Oh,
Yeah.
you mean the figure I told you that was coming out right after the Light Side Anakin came out? That figure? Oh, shocker. Oh, my God. Brandon, oh, no.
Yeah, all right, don't be a smart ass, okay?
You just told me something I didn't even know about. Oh, no. Meanwhile, I called
All right, that's it, Fabs. I've had enough of you.
You guys have no idea who you're dealing with. You have no idea. Get out of here, Brandon.
I love it. Fabs just like rattles off every character in Star Wars. In the next 17 years, we're gonna get so and so, so and so, so and so, so and so.
You heard it here first.
How dare you?
I think every time Fabs drops or he freezes, we should just like instantly freeze.
I said, anybody who watches this stream knows that's never happened. Okay. Let's see. Exotic, my friend. Welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome. Come on, man. Hello. This is so crazy. This is so crazy. Man, Big Rib, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Welcome. Guys, there's 40 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here. Michael says the aftermarket value for Artisan. No, absolutely. Nobody's saying it's not. Absolutely. The aftermarket for pretty much every Artisan should be through the roof. Okay, because again, they're supposed to be the most limited batches of figures. So absolutely, that makes sense, But to trade like that, like I said, anybody who has those two and is just going to be like, oh, here you go, I'll hold on to the future value. Oh my God, I don't see that happening, my friend. Ever. Babyface Malgus. This guy.
Yeah, babyface Malgus. There you go.
Babyface Malgus. Oh, why? Because he's got a clean face?
Yeah, like when you watch the original cinematics for SWTOR, like he starts out, he's definitely got a baby face.
Do you think Hot Toys will do a 1/6 Squid Game line? I mean, they already teased that they got the license, right? They already teased that they got the license. I don't know if they're doing, those miniature stuff that they do, those toys, those little toy things that they do with that line, right? I don't know. I hope not. I mean, for myself, I don't care, right? I wouldn't get into it anyway. But I don't think so.
Am I officially old when I have no idea what Squid Game is?
Oh man, the show kind of took the country really by storm about a year and a half ago, and everybody was talking about it. It was so exciting and thrilling and stuff. I watched it, and it's just it's stress porn, man, is what it is. It's ridiculous. It's all, you watch the show, and there's a story behind it and whatnot, but the draw is that people get shot up and things like that in these games, and it's all about freaking you out and stressing you out, man. It's not a fun. I mean, maybe I'm just old, but it's not a fun ride.
Is that a fun ride? Yeah, I've never watched.
It's stressful, man. It's
stressful
and it's gory.
I've never watched it, and let me tell you something. I forget who said. I think it was Bob. Bob, let me know in the chat if it was you, because we were talking about this. I was like, what is this about? And somebody sent me something, and I watched it, and I was like, oh wow, like it was about that huge doll that like turns around. You know what I mean? That little.
It was a clip. People.
It was a clip from the season 2 show, I think, and they were trying to get up to the girl without getting. And
red light, green light.
Right, red light, right, that thing. And so that's what I watched, and I was like, what the hell? And I forget who sent me that, but that's the only thing I know about the show. I don't watch it.
It's one game after another. It's like a debt forgiveness program. So people in debt sign up to go on the show, and then they play games like that where people actually fall to their deaths, or they get shot up, or they get just a bunch of really terrible shit happens to people over and over and over again.
The 21-inch Venom is selling for over 1,000. Oh, anything sells.
Isn't it really?
Wow. Well, let me tell you something. Toys for Kiddos has it at 600 plus. So it makes sense. Number two, the thing is humongous. So I don't doubt it. If it sells out, you better believe you're not gonna be able to find that for $600.
You paid $1,000 for that. You are a moron.
Well, no, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that anybody should be paying for that. I'm saying if it's going for that much, good luck. But I'm not getting that thing for no $1,000. I'm actually waiting for it to drop in price. Believe it or not.
It's a millionth Venom. Like, there's no question. It's not gonna be a highly sought after.
Right. No, and the biggest problem with it is the height. Where are you putting this thing that, first of all, doesn't match any scale we got besides?
Yeah, it's massive.
No, it doesn't fit anywhere.
Well, that's the thing. If it doesn't fit in a D-top, like that just F's so many collectors.
Yeah, no, it fits in the D-top, but you got to remove one of the shelves for it to fit on two.
Weren't we saying though that I don't remember what the result was, but could you not pose him hunched over like he was in the comics and the video games, and he'll fit?
No, you could.
Or no?
You could. Because they got poses, pictures of those poses.
Do they?
Do you think Hot Tools will do it? Oh, I did that already. Ash says we're at DP figures. Tony Tom, welcome. Happy Saturday. Guys, there's 44 of you guys. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Happy Saturday, everybody. Oh, happy almost Sunday. 1 hour away will be Sunday the 12th.
Hello!
Tony Tom says, I'm getting my first Artisan in about 2 years. Moon Knight.
Gotta be an autocorrect.
Moon Knight. 2 years, Moon Knight. That's your first figure. That's a nice figure. That figure is going to be gorgeous, I'll tell you that. I tell you that. Yes, red light, green light, Collectors Republic. Let me see what else I'm missing. Mike lighting out under a rock. What Squid Games? Mike's watching The Boys and Superman's Dad. That's why he doesn't know Squid Games. Say Mike, Squid Game, I don't even care to watch. You just made a friend, Michael. Thanks, Thule. I don't watch it either. Be my friend.
We'll eat garlic together, my buddy.
We'll eat garlic together. You know what's funny, man? I love garlic. Like when I cook, man, garlic is always on the list.
Is a show that give old people diabetes. This guy, unbelievable, unreal. I got sucked into it because of Call of Duty 6 for skins. I thought it was great. Oh, I didn't even know it was in the video games like that. Oh, that is right. Yes, the players get to wear those outfits. Yes. Now I'm seeing like the players. At first, it used to be the guys with the rifles and those masks and pink. Now I see the guys wearing green in those jogger suits on Call of Duty. Toys buying it. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, actually, it's funny. I was telling Mike today about that specific Venom, and I said I am not spending over $600 for that Venom. That's going to go nowhere. It's going to fit nowhere. It's just going to be standing outside of something, on top of something, just doing nothing. That's why if I don't get it, I don't get it. I will get every single Spider-Man figure from the video game, but if I don't get that, I'm good. Because guess what? It's not even going to fit with the other Spider figures. Anyway.
Why would they have made him so tall though?
It's so
that
stupid.
seems wild.
No, it's because it's still accurate to the video game, which is what Hot Toys is about, and that's it. They had to do it. But it's like, yo, like, where are you putting this thing? You know what I mean? Like, it's so stupid.
Well, they had to differentiate them, right? That's what it comes down to. They had to make a different, video game Venom.
Absolutely correct. Because now we got video game, we got comic, we got movie. Wait for them to announce the next Venom, and it will drop in price. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about it at all because I know it's coming down. I am not worried about this Venom. And again, if it sells out tonight, and it's going up for $2,000. Guess what? Enjoy it. I'm not getting it. You know, it's so stupid to have something that big. The Hulkbuster, I get it, right? It is what it is. But a Venom, like, there's no need to have again, it's from the video game, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got it. But it's like, why? You know?
Is the Hulkbuster still expensive?
Probably over $1,000. Has to be over $1,000.
I was gonna say, like, if it's selling for $1,000, I mean, there's money. You're better, get a Hulkbuster over a 21-inch Venom. every day of the week.
Exactly. You could do more with the Hulkbuster anyway. TK, welcome, my friend. He says, Michael says, morons are out there. That's why eBay is in business. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's the truth.
I have one Venom. I am good. I have 2 Venoms, 2 Carnages. Guys, those Venoms are so good.
We saw a case of Venoms today.
Mike had a case of Venoms and loose Venoms, okay, like loose boxes in a case. And I said, and he goes, "What is this?" He goes, "What is this?" I said, "Venom." He had a case of. He didn't know he had a case of Venoms. Imagine having so much shit you don't even know you have a case of Venoms. Venom is not your standard 12-inch figure. Venom is like this, and he has a case, and he didn't know he had a case. Imagine. Is this like when daddies fight? Daddies. You mean ditties, peasant. Let's see. Brad says, is Fab get his Moon Knight Artisan? Absolutely.
So on that note, I watched the first episode. I always said I would never watch The Acolyte as long as I had to, pay Disney for it. I don't want them knowing that I ever looked at it. I don't want to contribute to the ratings. So I channeled my inner Jack Sparrow and got a hold of it. And I watched the first episode and then the first 5 minutes of the second episode, and it's bad, man. Like it's bad. It's terrible.
Michael says, do you think head sculpts will eventually only have rooted hair, or will sculpted hair always be offered? You're always going to have sculpted. Yeah, you're always going to have sculpted. You can't get rid of that. Not every figure looks good with that rooted hair, that wool hair. Especially the short-haired figures. I don't know. I was never expecting them to do an Iron Spider. That hair, that Peter Parker hair is very short for an artisan, and they went there. So the thing that's going to happen with the artisan is we're going to get more and more of it, right? And that's it, right? We're just going to get more figures with artisan, more product with artisan, more things like Deadpool with wool, right? Not artisan, but wool. I think the wool is going to be their new thing. I think the wool is already being included in anything and everything, and even so, not being called artisan. You have Beetlejuice. You had Wonder Woman WB100. You have Lady Pool. You have Chewbacca. You have so all these figures that I just mentioned, they're all come with wool, right? Why? Look at Chewbacca alone. Every other Chewbacca we've had have been perfect until we saw what they could look like with the wool hair. And now those Chewbaccas look disgusting compared to what we saw with the new updated wool Chewbacca. So that's what the wool is doing for the figures. And that's why I don't think it's ever going to stop. There's no reason for them to stop. And because they're getting more expensive, that's another justification to put that in the name of, well, we're charging more, so we might as well. You know what I mean? Ernesto says, FabsFigures put a bounty on the Echoes 1/6 Squid Guard from Squid Games. It's impossible to get even. I saw them when they were up for pre-order. I didn't even bother looking at them because, again, I don't care. But that company, that Equaz, is Damn Toys. That's their cheaper quality company. And even that company is very good. I bought their 1/6 scale hunk for my Resident Evil line. Beautiful figure. Very basic, gorgeous, good quality, good weapons. Everything about the company's good. Again, it's Damn Toys. It's not anything else but Damn Toys. Charlie the Unicorn says 2.0 Hulkbuster coming about the same time as the actual improved Hulk. Yes, so it looks like we're getting a USB powered Hulkbuster. So God bless you all. I already have my 2. I don't need any.
Are we really?
Huh?
Are we really getting a USB Hulkbuster?
Absolutely.
Unbelievable, man.
Fabs
Absolutely.
called it first 7 years ago.
So I have my 2. I got my original. Then I got the deluxe with the arm. And they can make another one. I don't care. I have no room for a third one, so I am good.
I might have to get that.
Yeah.
I would like to see mine lit up.
Don't copy me, okay? Hulkbuster was 1,100 with offered by Sideshow. Mine was 900. I think it was the first one. The original one's
8
and change. Yeah, wasn't it?
$7.99 it was.
$8.99. There you go. Yeah, that's what I remember. It was below 1,000, and then the second one, because of the upgrade, was more expensive because it
Right. I think it was $8.49 the second time around.
No, it was more than that. It was more than that. It was more than 800.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of the
Oh,
upgrade.
you're saying with the jackhammer
With the deluxe, yeah, with the deluxe, absolutely. And then
that arm you can get cheap now.
And then, so remember that they were selling the arms separately, and I was like, should I just get the arm? I'm like, nah. So I got one wide open with the 43 inside or the 46 inside, and I got the other one fully closed with the jackhammer arm on.
That's how I have my Hulkbuster. I have it open with a 43 climbing out.
Yep.
That's the best look for it.
That's the best look. Yep. He spits it every stream. Who spits it? Mike has Venom in his blood. Rudy's back to life. Look at this peasant. This guy has been recovering from the Fauci juice.
Hello! It's all that garlic he's eating.
Welcome, my friend. Nice to see you guys. Rudy has promised that this Tuesday he will not let you guys down. He will be here because he missed last week. But this Tuesday, he will be here. He said no excuses, guys. He goes, I promise. He goes, I have nothing to do on Tuesday, so I will see you guys. You heard it here first. We got Chris from the UK. Welcome. Good morning, my friend. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the UK. Bangers and mash all day. Artisan Ripley is going to be awesome. There you go. We're getting Artisan Ripley and Power Loader 2.0. You heard it here first from me 10 months ago, not from Rudy right now. Peasant Rudy. Don't come on my stream. Take my shine, okay? Let's see. Bob says, Squid Guard just sold for $150 on eBay. I was watching. They're around. Oh, there you go. Somebody lied. Who's a liar? Somebody lied on my stream? Moderators, get him out. Get him out. Oh, man. That would be great. Artisan Rocket Raccoon confirmed this guy. If Hot Toys makes a Wicked line, would you collect that line? See, I have the Winnie.
He didn't say no.
Well, so I have Winnie the Pooh. I have Winnie the Pooh and Piglet, right? I have Maleficent. I have the Buzz Lightyear Deluxe. I have Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So I have all those Disney figures, right? So I don't mind any of that. I like the way they look. I love collecting those figures. But the thing about Wicked is I went to see the play. It was very fun. It was very funny. Would I get into that line? Probably not. Probably not. Because it's not even, again, I went to see it one time on Broadway. It was great. I was laughing my ass off. No, it was great. It was a great play. I've seen The Lion King, I've seen Wicked, and I saw something else. I think The Wizard of Oz. And let me tell you something. It's not something that I'm like, I would love to have these figures. Nah. Maybe if they look really cool, but you know what I mean? I don't think so. It was more than 1,100 in 2021. See, I don't remember that. I mean, I can pull up my order right now and tell you.
That makes sense because again, I feel like the Hulkbuster was $849 by itself, and then that arm was $200.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you guys what I paid. for my, because they're both from Sideshow. So I'm gonna have both prices.
And you got a discount if you bought the arm with the figure. So I'll let you know.
Right. So here. So here we go. So and the 2.0 too. All right. So the original was $824.99, and the new one was $1150. Yep, Michael's correcto. Yep, 11. It was total was $1150. Tax was $104. Shipping was $59.75. Deposit was $115, and the total was $1314.09. So Michael is correcto. Crazy. Fat Gadget, my friend, welcome. Happy Saturday. Thank you for being here. Nice to see Rudy, guys, you know what this means. No Rudy Tuesday. He's quitting this peasant. Fast buy 3 of anything. This guy. But I don't buy 1 of garlic like you, peasant. Let's see. No Wicked Kids made me watch with them, and it's horrible. Horrible. Oh, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Maybe the new show.
Wait a minute. That's Rudy saying that. Rudy's
again.
He's missing some class.
I'm gonna make it very clear. I've seen the play. Period. So whatever happens with a show or a movie, I know nothing about it. So what are you talking about, Rudy? Are you talking about a play or are you talking about a movie? Tell me now. Chris, I would. They probably only make 2 figures from Wicked. Yeah, the 2 witches. That's it. Fabs, Ariana Grande was actually funny in the movie. Oh, it's a movie. Yeah, I definitely didn't see that. I didn't see a movie. I saw the play on Broadway, and that was the end of that. And it was funny. Wicked is Universal property. Movie kicks. Oh, look at that. The movie's great. Yeah, I didn't see the movie. I saw the play. I'm not interested in seeing the movie. Ariana Grande looks like she's 50 pounds soaking wet. I'm good on that.
Yeah, she looks a little sick lately, huh?
Oh, hell no. Like her neck looks like a toothpick.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
that's weird.
Gross. Oh, the movie there. Yeah, I didn't see the movie. I got you. Okay.
I'll take me some Ariana Grande. What you guys are?
Not today's Ariana Grande, man. Maybe like 6 months ago, but
just Brandon.
She looks like she might be sick.
Brandon, just leave him alone. Okay. Brandon, so Malgus, tell us everything about Malgus. Tell us what you know about Malgus. How do you like Malgus? Are you getting Malgus?
Bro, I'm absolutely getting Malgus. I've got the Sideshow one sitting on my shelf over there, and neat fig, but man, he needs work because the fig's old enough that like the pleather's breaking down. So this is an exciting refresh. He looks like he got a lot of really great unique parts on him too. So I feel like there's going to be some really interesting fodder on this one. Maybe boots and van braces and stuff like that. I'm all for Malgus. Malgus is the bad guy when it comes to Star Wars: The Old Republic, the MMO, and lots of storylines around him. Lots of really neat shit. I'm excited. I really, really am for this figure. I'm really glad to see that we're getting the Legends stuff. It may not be the exact versions that I want, but like we talked about it before, how I display the boxes and stuff on the shelves, and so I really like that we're getting these figures that I didn't think we were going to get at some point. So yeah, Darth Malgus is exciting.
Question for you: how many are you going to be ordering of this? You said.
Well, they capped me off at 36 of each character, so probably somewhere in the realm.
Oh my God. Now, question. How do you feel about these effects? So obviously, for example, the Darth Sidious that came out, right? They're usually now and also 000, right? They come with the weapons already pre-installed,
finger
right?
blades and stuff.
Right, pre-installed on the hands. Do you like that better than this? Because I can tell you these effects are very cheap. They're very crappy, right? Again, VGM line. I feel like they're the cheapest line. So how do you like these effects? Do you like them? Do you care for them? Do you use them?
The Force Lightning, I don't use those. I'm a sword guy. So when it comes to Star Wars, it's always about the lightsaber for me. Like I always felt like the concept of a lightsaber was so bitchin'. It was so cool. Like a blade that's not there, You know what I mean? Like a blade that can be turned off. And the way it hangs from, the way the hilt hangs from the belts and stuff. So that's really what I'm about when it comes to displaying my figures. I always display them either holding the hilt or with the hilt prominently, holding the blade or with the hilt prominently framed up in the pose. So when it comes to like the lightning effects and stuff, I tried for a while with my Yoda and my Count Dooku. I tried, and it never clicks just right. It never fits just right, and it never looks just right. So I stay away from that. I think that with Darth Sidious, them adding the lightning effects to the hands, I think that was a great upgrade. That was a great.
That's the only figure that works. The lightning effect works.
Right. So I still wouldn't display it with the lightning, but I mean, I could see that people would get a lot more use out of it if they didn't have to spend a ton of time like lining it up with the figures. Because like Yoda, when Yoda catches the Force Lightning, that accessory, his 3 fingers, they fit into grooves on the Force Lightning ball, so it grips into his hands. And then Dooku's the same thing. You got to kind of with Dooku, you got to kind of like weave it in between his fingers and stuff, and then it kind of dips. It's not a comfortable accessory to use. It's a pain in the ass.
It's annoying.
So I think,
annoying, and they don't stay well. They don't sit well.
Yeah, they don't stay well.
Oh, it's annoying.
It's like that's one of my biggest complaints with the motion blades too, because lightsaber motion blades I think are a wonderful idea. The problem is that they're so heavy that if you were to pose the character like this, like you see in the blogger photos, over time that wrist is going to twist and tilt. Yep. And it's just it's so frustrating. You're looking at like a $300 figure going, man, why did I pay $300 for this figure and I can't even use this accessory?
Especially if it's a Darth Maul with the double-sided.
Yeah. Yes, and I'm going to be displaying them like that. Like I've got some custom lightsabers coming up, custom LED lightsabers. One of them is Maul's, and so like I'm kind of iffy. Like, what am I going to do? Do I got to jam some blue tack in the hole to make a tighter grip on the wrist peg? You know what I mean? Like, what do I got to do to get it so it's not going to budge? I mean, I've got wrist pegs coming out of my ears. I'll glue some hands in there so that way they never move and just be content with the pose. But
what you can do is use the hook of the base and just rest the arm on it.
No, that's bullshit, man. I don't like it. Like, I get it. That works and that's cool, but I shouldn't have to do that with a $350 fig, dude.
I'm joking. Nobody does that. Sean, my friend, welcome. Welcome to the best stream on Saturday nights. Thule's words, not mine.
Hey, Thule!
Because Thule actually likes us over here. We got
super chats in the chat.
We got a super chat from Talia. Oh my God, my raffle win from Brandon arrived a few days ago. Honda Wolverine, also awesome figure. I could only recommend everyone to try their luck this time. There are also some great figures to choose from. Look at that. Thank you. And that was for you, Brandon.
I love it. For anybody that missed out, or actually, I don't think we talked about it on the last show, but January's raffle is up. It's been announced on Facebook and Instagram. January's raffle is 2 weeks from tonight. If you go to bsscrap.co, or like I prefer bscrap.co, search Scrapple, SCRAPPLE. These are Scrapple tickets. Okay, they're available in singles or bundles of 5 and 10 at a discount. The raffle win is a pick 2 from a group of 9 different Star Wars figures. We've got Shore Troopers.
So, wait. Repeat that again. Hey, what is it?
It's a pick 2.
Explain what that means.
If you win, so there's 9 pictures. When you go to buy the tickets, click the item, and there's a second image that will show you the figs that are up on offer. But there's 9 different figures, and when you win, you're going to pick any 2 of those 9 figures. That's your prize.
Any 2, guys. Not one. Any 2.
Yes, and the tickets are $10 a pop. So.
All right, thank you, Talia. I appreciate it, and this is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Now, Talia, do my raffles. Oh my God. Let's see. Charlie says there is a rumor that Ariana Grande is going to play a biopic of Aubrey.
Really?
When she's brunette, side-by-side photo, spot on. Could be why she's super thin. Oh, I had no idea.
I'll be in the theater for that one, man. I love Audrey Hepburn. Her films are fantastic.
Congrats. Malgus is the best 305 you'll ever spend. Well, I can tell you, you're definitely getting value with this figure. You got light up functions on the mask, which I was completely not expecting ever, right? The figure's going to be massive. It's going to be useless, okay? That figure's going to be useless. The most articulation you get is a nice elbow bend. That's about it, because it's just a big, bulky figure, and you guys know that these big, bulky, muscular bodies don't do anything, right? If you pay attention to the pictures, what is he doing? Look at that awesome knee bend. Okay, so that's all you're gonna get. It's gonna be a useless figure. It's gonna be gorgeous, right? It's gonna be super heavy. It's gonna have crazy weight to it. Again, the light up functions. The hoodie looks like it's not gonna be a problem. Look at that thing. Okay, it rests nice. It looks beautiful. So hopefully that's not a problem. Nice cape, also wired cape, as you can see. So it's gonna be a nice figure, but don't think it's gonna do much because it ain't.
Go back a picture. That's the pose. Go back a picture. That's the pose right there. That is awesome. Look at that. That is so intimidating. That is shelf presence. Like a lot of people, it's funny because a lot of people will dismiss a fig. And, oh yeah, I'm not excited about it. Oh, it's too big. It's not posable enough. Whatever. But I'll tell you, there are times when you take a fig and you put him on the shelf, and he looks right at you. You know what I mean? When you get that pose just right, he brings a presence that's just like he breathes life into the shelf. So this is definitely one of those figs. I'm not too disappointed over the lack of posability or anything like that. He's a brick shit house. It's amazing.
Guys, that's 44 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here.
Oh, cool.
Charlie, you guys, true collectors, no wicked figures in your display will give you more with women. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Look at pick two, guys. Pick two.
Pick two. Yes, sir.
Wicked figures, cat figures, a whole lot of, oh my God, this guy's unbelievable. I said, why is it only Star Wars?
Because, bro, I'm a Star Wars nerd. The whole scrapyard is Star Wars themed.
Because he doesn't have any Deadpools for you, Ash, you peasant.
Yeah, you garlic eater.
You garlic. Fabs, tell me, tomorrow we're all Bills fans coming from a Jets fan. First of all, my friend, I don't have a football team. I don't watch football. I used to play in high school, and that was the end of that. I don't like watching it. I think it's boring. I'll play it all day, every day. Watching football, I watch the Super Bowl, and that's about it.
Yeah, I don't even watch the Super Bowl anymore, man. Once I read about, there were a bunch of really bogus calls and weird shit that goes on, especially over the last couple of years. I read recently that the NFL is registered as a gaming organization and not as an athletic sport organization. So that means that they can actually fix the results of the games, and it's not illegal.
Well, they do. So, they do fix them all the time.
Yeah, it's like watching. They're registered in the same class as WWE, the wrestling program.
Right.
So yeah, once I realized that, I was done. That's
you guys aren't
bullshit.
wearing your tinfoil hats.
Hell, bullshit! I ain't. I got my tinfoil hat right here. Tinfoil Jimmy hat.
Look at the Bills are going to win the Super Bowl.
he said Jimmy hat. All right, guys. So we're on to the next topic. This beauty, we have Nicepool out. So this is obviously the first time we get a Ryan Reynolds head sculpt. As you can see, brand new suit, just like the movie. We got the Golden Desert Eagles. As you can see, like I mentioned last time, I feel like this figure is a bit bulkier, a bit bigger than your standard Deadpool.
Yeah, he kind of is, huh?
I see it in the thighs a little bit, maybe just the angle, but he looks beefier. Another reason why I say this is because pay attention to his articulation. Again, he didn't do much in the movie, but he ain't doing much as a figure either. You know what I mean? So they're not giving you much to work with articulation-wise just because it's not supposed to be that type of body for the figure, right? Look, every single pose is barely bent thigh, see? Barely bent knee.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab one of these.
See? And that's about it. That's about it. This is your entire figure. Not much. Again, I can't wait for this thing. I think Mike said he was getting two. But Michael, go ahead. Tell us how you feel. What do you like? What do you hate?
I didn't like the head sculpt when I first saw it. I didn't. But I feel like it's grown on me a little bit. I feel
Look at it.
The more I look at it.
Stare at it. Wait, so what did you like about it? What did you think was like not right?
I didn't like. I guess initial knee jerk reaction was it's not all there. You know what I mean? But
Brandon, I think this is for you.
No, thank you. Rudy can get out of here. At least I show up. At least I'm on the show, Rudy.
Thank you. Oh my God! Oh, shots fired! Shots fired!
It was a firing of the shot.
Yeah.
Thank you for that, Brandon. Thank you for that zinger. So go ahead, Michael.
But yeah, I thought
tell me, what did you?
head sculpt growing on me. I think I like it more than I liked it initially. So
what didn't you like at first? Tell me what it was.
Like I said, I just didn't see Reynolds completely. I don't, I felt it just wasn't. I didn't see Ryan Reynolds as much as I guess I wanted to see him. So
what do you mean? You don't see Ryan Reynolds here? Are you crazy?
I don't. I mean, I see, like I said, the sculpt's grown on me a little bit, but I don't think it's perfect. But
what would you change?
I think it's better than I gave it initial credit for.
What would you change since it's not perfect? What would you be like? All right, if they do this, it would be perfect.
The expression. I mean, I know Nicepool and he smiled a lot.
That's exactly why they did this. This expression sucks, but that's him. You know?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mike?
I think the forehead's too big.
Oh, we went over that.
Yeah, that kind of catches me too, actually. But if you look at him in the movie, because that character wasn't played by Ryan Reynolds. He was played by Reynolds' stunt double. So I don't know if he has that 5 head in the movie, but yeah, it's definitely kind of big.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys where that forehead came from, so you guys stop being racist real quick.
Rudy says, at least I collect. I hit him with, third party.
Right there. That doesn't look like Reynolds right there.
What do you mean? That's him, and that's his big ass forehead. What are you talking about?
I don't know. That's some CGI there. Give me that tinfoil hat.
CGI. If they CGI'd his bald ass head.
I think they did.
When Mike says something, when Mike says he needs a tinfoil hat, it's like psyop level stuff there.
Yeah, no, he's
trying to convince everybody he's one of us, buddy.
No, yeah, he's trying to slide it in,
Have you heard of a psyop?
So I just had to moderate a comment in the chat, right? Facebook flagged it and said this comment is not being shown. Would you like to allow it or delete it? And somebody's comment was, Canadians have big foreheads. YouTube held that for review and made me approve it. That was great.
So there you go. So again, the figure to me looks perfect. I love that suit. Beautiful suit, different suit, shiny suit, right? His is all worn out, all battle damage. His is brand new, clean. Again, he doesn't fight. He doesn't do anything. So this is going to be your what do you call it? Museum posed Deadpool, right? Because he's not going to do much. But now, question for you, Mike. If they would have made this Artisan, would you have been even more excited?
No. Come on, you know better. Does this come with a hooded sculpt? Like, does he come with a Deadpool head?
No, because this is not Deadpool. This is Nicepool.
That's a shame. And I wonder if the red might not match.
Correct. It definitely doesn't
match. Be an awesome, like, optimal, Deadpool.
Right. Like a hardcore, upgraded
Deadpool, right? You're
upgraded, like the best suit. Yep. But look, the red may not match because this is shiny and this is dull.
I hope so, because I would like to. I don't know that I'd like to see that.
Well, yeah, I mean, in the movie, Nicepool had that glossy armor, those glossy armor plates. Right. Wasn't that one of the jokes? I still haven't seen the movie, but wasn't that one of the jokes? Is that he had armor plates on his, was got shot up or something along those lines?
Well, I mean, they didn't make a big deal out of it, but I guess he,
So would you, if you were able to put this head sculpt on it and it looked great, would you buy it?
Maybe. Probably. I'd probably get this one. It's not a PO, but I'd get it.
No, this is gonna be sick. This is gonna be a bad ass looking figure.
You know, I like the gold desert eagles.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just like the primo outfit. I like that, like the most optimal version of Deadpool.
Correct.
I didn't see
Correct.
that.
Correct.
I feel like we got banged. We got taken advantage of again on this one because wasn't that the big deal with the special edition of Deadpool is that he came with the gold Desert Eagles, and everybody wanted them. I can't tell you how many people reached out to me for that one, and now they're re-releasing the gold pistols.
Well, so the reason why it was a big deal for that Deadpool was because remember that regular Deadpool doesn't have those guns, right?
Right.
They gave you those guns because in the movie, obviously he took them from him,
right?
But because they made his figure as well, who had the guns. Of course, they're going to reuse the guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like if they would have announced, because I know a number of people that bought 2 of that Deadpool just because they wanted the gold Desert Eagles. You know, so I feel like if they would have released him earlier, then you know they wouldn't have been able to capitalize as much as they did on the special edition. I don't like that kind of shit.
Mike, Ash has something he wants you to understand real quick. He says, Mike, it's Nicepool, doesn't wear a mask.
He should.
He should.
No, I'll tell you, I was looking at it when they had the Deadpool right next to him, and I bet you could pull that head off of him and just swap the 2 if you wanted that Deadpool look. I mean, you might have a little bit of a weathering issue.
It's
gonna be a little more weathered.
It's gonna look off because it's not the same red. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. So,
Eric, my friend,
I'm in for one of these. I'm gonna grab one of these. I mean, I'm gonna kit bash the hell out of him. I mean, I'll tear the head off. I'll take the swords off of him and stuff and sell all that, the guns and everything. I want that body, though. That body, I feel like if you put a Mandalorian helmet on that and then you put like a Mando chest plate with the iron heart in center, that's going to be a bitchin' looking Mando build.
Charlie wants to know, Brandon, why you didn't see Deadpool and Wolverine.
Charlie's busting my balls tonight. I just haven't gotten to it, man. I was waiting for it to hit the streaming services, and my last, December kicked my ass, man. December was just a rough month for me, so I'll be getting caught up. Oh, hey, look, Rudy's got something to say.
Big Dog says, I don't think he's gonna make it. God, he loves this face. I can taste final thoughts. So oh my God. Brandon Nicepool was indeed played by Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds credited Gordon Reynolds for his portrayal of Nicepool, fake twin brother of Deadpool that he created for a.
I'm not gonna insist that I'm right. Thule might be right on this, but I feel like that was a big deal. That Ryan, maybe it was a joke and I just took it the wrong way. But I want to say that Ryan Reynolds was on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and then he said that Nicepool was actually played. That he didn't play Nicepool. So hey, maybe that's the case, and I'm just wrong.
Yeah, no, I never heard of that. On Carter says you want Gordon. What? You want Gordon Reynolds' body? Hold on.
I was talking about kid bashing with the body.
Hold on there, Diddy. Hold on there, Diddy. This guy. All right. So now, Michael, rate the figure 1 to 10.
I'm gonna give it a 8.
What would give it a 10?
If I'm blown away by the head sculpt initially, if I see a head sculpt and every angle and I'm just like, man, look at that, it's perfection. I didn't have that reaction to the head sculpt when I first saw it.
Oh, I gotcha. So just because it's growing on you, it's still not like, oh my God, this is great.
Correct. It's growing on me. Absolutely. I think it's better than I initially, I think, gave it credit for, but I still think it had some problems.
These Desert Eagles look like they got so much weight to them, man. They look so big, no Diddy. They're
not going to be die cast.
No, but they look heavy. You know what I mean? They just look. They're thick guns. You know. With Hot Toys run on Deadpool Wolverine, I would not be surprised if they get a 1/6 Honda Odyssey. That's for Jazz Inc.
Telling jokes tonight. I love it.
That was Jazz. That's for Jazz Inc. Ryan Reynolds said that he didn't do the NSYNC dance montage. That was his double.
Okay, maybe that's what I was confusing it with.
Yeah. That I heard. Yeah, because he doesn't dance like that.
You know what else I heard? I heard like Nicepool is actually he's making fun of another actor who like did something wrong to his wife on a movie set.
A hockey player. I think it was a hockey player. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I vaguely recall what you're talking about.
And the guy does have a man bun, so.
You guys. Insane dance.
Can we take a poll in the chat if any of these guys wear man buns, and then we can ban them? Can we do that?
You can ban them. All right, Brandon, 1 to 10, and are you getting one?
7, because I like the forehead thing really does bother me. Maybe I'll go with the 6.5. Forehead thing bothers me. I think he's a very plain. He's a very plain fig. Like he doesn't come with a ton of accessories. I think if they would have added a couple things to him, because what is it? It's the pistols, the swords, it's the dog, dog pool. I think really that's it.
That's it.
If they would have like remember how excited we were when they did the couch? What was that? I think Lady Pool comes with the couch or something. So I feel like Kid Pool comes with the couch. I feel like this was a missed opportunity. They could have added something really cool to set it apart because he comes with Dog Pool, but I feel like another one of the characters came with Dog Pool also. So I mean, it's a cool looking fig. I just don't think there's a whole lot that he comes with to kind of set him apart from anything. That said, like after the show, I'm gonna jump on Sideshow and grab one because I really feel like this is gonna be a bitchin' Mandalorian build with minimal work, So it would be cool. I like the fig.
And then let me see what else we got for you guys. I think that's it. No, we have one more. I think we have one more, guys. We have the best for last.
We found one, bro. We found one. Big Dog Pound says man buns are cool. So I'm just gonna ban him real quick. Hang on here. Ban.
Right, guys, so we have the new the Human Torch, Johnny Storm from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. So Chris Evans played him. As you can see, the figure looks beautiful. We have 100% Chris Evans likeness here. He looks exactly like the actor. And so, Michael, how do you feel about the figure? How do you like the figure? Are you getting the figure? Do you think it's a cool figure? How do you like the effects of the figure? And how would you display the figure?
This is Tony Stank 2.0, right? This is Stankgate 2.0.
So you don't like it either?
What do you mean? I'm not the only one. Me and I think half the goddamn country.
He said, "What do you mean?" So tell us what you think. Go ahead.
It's really bad. It's really bad. He's got a Cro-Magnon brow. It's really bad.
So anything you like about the figure?
I like how you said Howard deleted the head sculpt. I'd love to hear that.
Well, not Howard. JC Hong. So guys, I don't know if you guys noticed this.
Is that JC's work really?
No. Somebody else's work. But what happened was, you guys know that usually every head sculpt, he'll post whoever did its work and he'll tag them on there. He shared this head sculpt on his page. JC Hong again. JC Hong. He shared it and then he deleted it. After all the abuse,
I wonder if that means they're going to update it.
Oh, no. That's exactly what it 100%. Means. That's exactly what it means.
Yeah, because that doesn't look like Chris Evans at all.
At all. So what about you, Brendan? Tell us how you feel about the figure. Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you like about it? What do you dislike about it?
Don't give a shit. Don't care. Not interested. I mean, like, I'll tell you, I liked that. The cloak, like the ripped up cloak.
Yes.
I like go back a couple of pictures. There was something else I saw the flame effects. Like that one that's spiraling around him. Like I can see that being a cool display piece for my Scorpion. My I got so like the flames I feel like are kind of cool, but overall, like I absolutely do not give a shit about this. And I've watched his scenes over and over again from Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was neat, it was funny, but like, why did we do this? Like, why are we wasting our time on this?
On the figure,
this wasn't needed. This release wasn't
needed. Exactly. Like Mike and I are saying the same thing. I don't get it. Like,
well, number one,
like I said, it's cool. The effects are neat, but like, I really don't care.
Well, so number one, why would they make the figure? So it looks like the reason why they went balls deep with Deadpool and Wolverine was because obviously it made over $1 billion. So that's number one, right? So number two, a lot of people are gonna get this figure. A lot of people like the figure. We have never gotten a Johnny Storm figure, period. Right? Not that this would be on, and not this look either, but it's something, right? It's something from a great movie at that. That's why I think it's special. Another thing, like I said last stream, Rudy was the one who brought this up. He said, "Do you think they're gonna make?" I was like, "Absolutely not." I was like, "I don't think they're gonna make that figure. It makes no sense for them to make that figure." It was like a standalone random figure that just appeared in the movie. He died within minutes. So it wasn't something that was like, oh, this is, had a lot of airtime or screen time that it needed to be made. No, absolutely not. That's why it never crossed my mind. Rudy, though, said, I think it's coming. And I was like, you think so? He's like, yeah. So there you go. So if you have a problem, Brandon, blame Rudy because I said no.
That Rudy guy is causing more shit. He's causing more problems around here. You know what? We'll talk about Rudy offline. We'll talk about it after the show once the audience goes away, and we'll come up with a plan to what we're going to do about this garlic eater.
He's coming for you, Brandon.
Doesn't this guarantee though that we're going to get all the other ones? Like by
I
this
kind of feel like
release,
that too.
We're going to get
like why would we get
We're gonna
Human Torch and then not get Gambit, not get Elektra, not get, you know what I mean? Like Blade. The Wesley Snipes Blade is going to happen.
Wait, you're saying what was your question, Mike?
No, I'm saying because they released this, doesn't that all but guarantee we're going to get Elektra and Gambit?
Well,
we know we're getting Blade.
No, that's my point, right? They're going so deep in the line because it did so well, money wise,
right?
So that's why they're doing this. But I see what you're saying. They haven't even teased Gambit or Blade. You know what I mean? They haven't shown us anything. They did tease Blade, not Gambit.
They teased Blade, yeah. I feel like
they haven't teased Elektra, I meant, or Gambit. So do I think they're coming? Absolutely, they're still coming. But it's weird that they'll do this first before those two, when all those four, right? We know they're all coming. Why would they do this before those four? You know what I mean? Or the next three that are coming, because we already saw X-23, right? So it is kind of weird.
This should have been a Toy Fair exclusive or something stupid. Like this should have been
correct.
Here's a rando 1,000 limit.
Correct. But because it's a mainstream movie, right? It's an MMS, right? I feel like that's why I don't see many exclusives like that. Those Toy Fair exclusives, even though we're still going to get them, there used to be these random figures like this. You know what I mean? There used to be like a random figure that you never expected.
You know what I'm realizing as you flip through these photos is that every photo is a variation of a pose with his hands like slightly out, like this, and then like that, and then like that. Like
that's what I'm saying.
It's just because there's nothing to the character. There's nothing. Look, there are no accessories to the fig. You get the cloak, you get a couple of fire accessories, and that's it. I mean, I guess that's kind of all that they had in the movie, maybe, but I don't know, man. Like, I this is a miss.
So you don't care for the figure whatsoever,
bro. I crushed a grasshopper or cricket. I crushed a cricket by accident when I stepped outside about 3 hours ago. I care more about that cricket than I do this fig.
Well, you killed the cricket, so
that's totally accidental too, man. I hate doing that.
I care about the cricket that I killed.
I've spent more time thinking about that cricket since it happened and feeling bad that I did that than the amount of shit that I give about this figure. Like
all right. So now, how many are you getting to sell?
So, you know what? I don't know. This is what we're going to do. If you want this fig, reach out to me and let me know. And every time somebody pre-orders one, I'll increase my account by 1.
There you go.
I just don't see this hitting, man. You know what I see? I see the collector that has all of the Deadpool Wolverine figures. I see that being the only person who buys this figure. Like, you're not going to get people who go, oh, man, I love Chris Evans. I got to have this version of Chris Evans. don't think you're going to get any of this.
I don't think it has anything to do with Chris Evans. I think it has everything to do with Human Torch, right? It's just that. The fact that number one is Chris Evans. Who expected that in that movie, right? That's number one. Number two,
he looks like Alec Baldwin from that movie where he shot
he's aged so much now. Remember when he was in his movie Fantastic Four? He had a
he was super young,
and he had a crew.
But I'm saying, I'm saying this figure, this head sculpt, the way it is now, looks just like Alec Baldwin after he schwacked when he shot those people by accident.
Right, the director or the producer or whatever he shot.
Yeah, the camera director and the director.
Yep. All right, so I'm gonna go with you, Michael, 1 to 10. If you had to rate this.
0.
Hold on. Let's do it. Let's do it right. Let's do it right.
-1.
0.0.
Oh my God! What'd you say, Brandon?
I said -1.
-1. Unbelievable. No respect. Yeah. You guys have no.
I mean,
respect.
like what's funny is that I've got a client who comes to me and basically says he makes military figures and he likes to take the heads from all these popular properties and make military figures with them. Like he's got one of those mountain range guys carries like an AK and he's on a horse and he's got like a ghillie suit and stuff and he's got Qui-Gon Jinn's head on him. So it's kind of cool. But like I don't even see anything here that I could sell for this fig. He's gonna hit me up. He's gonna be like, "Hey, can you give me one of these heads?" And I'm gonna be like, "Well, yeah, but now I'm gonna be stuck with all these parts I can't sell."
These parts I can't sell.
Uncarded says Infart is about to eat Hot Toys' lunch.
Infart, unbelievable. No respect. So none. I am looking, guys, for the new I guess images that were shown for the new InArt figures coming soon, but I can't find it. So if somebody wants to tell me, I thought they were on their page, but there's nothing on their page. So maybe they're not there no more. Oh, look at this. Look at this guy. I take it back. He does not look good. This looks horrible.
You know that the figures never look as good. God, that looks like shit.
That looks fucking horrible. A chick.
It's gotta be bad lighting, dude.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The figure's outfit in the promo pictures looked gorgeous. I said it looks beautiful. This is complete garbage. Okay.
Please try other pictures because this one's really depressing me.
This is gross. Okay. I
want this figure to be good so badly, man.
No, it looked beautiful. I was like, man, if I knew anything about Dunes, I would buy it. I don't know anything, and it looked beautiful. It looked beautiful. That figure is garbage. Look, here, this angle looks a little bit better.
So that looks great.
Yeah, this looks a little bit better. Not great.
It's the lighting, man. No, it's the lighting. That other one's just a bad picture.
Let me tell you something. No, it ain't.
Look at that. That's kind of cool.
No, this looks nice. This looks like Robin Hood.
Dude, I'm such a huge Dune fan. Like, I love those books, man. The books, the newer movies were okay. They weren't bad, but man, I love Dune. Frank Herbert wrote some really great shit.
Rudy said posted on 1/6 kit. Oh, thank you, Rudy. All right, let's find them. Let's find them, guys. Let's find the 1/6 kit man. Let's see, 1/6 kit. 1/6 kit man. Let's do it, man.
Sober in St. Edward Scissorhands.
Oh, he meant the group 1/6 kit, not unbelievable.
Thule looks like Thule's in. Thule's in for a Johnny Storm. He says I'm using the flame base for my Doctor Strange.
All right, here he is, guys. So they have some teases for The Walking Dead. They have some teasers for The Walking Dead. They look like they're rooted as well. You know the
That's
names.
cool.
Did any of you guys watch this show?
You know, I was really into the show until the season where they killed Glenn. I was really, really into it, but gosh, I can't remember a lot of the names. I mean, is that Rick at the top? That looks like Rick Grimes.
Yes.
And then Daryl Dixon in the bottom right. I can't see the picture on the bottom left very well.
Well, that's the guy with the barbed wire bat. I forget his name.
Oh yeah, I didn't think he was a very good character. Granted, I didn't watch any of his story arc outside of that season.
What's his name?
That's Negan.
Yes.
And but yeah, no, you know, I feel really strongly about that show. I watched that show religiously until that point, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, if they kill Glenn, then I'm going to stop watching." And I never felt that way. For me, I like that episode dragged out for so long, and there was so much nothing of value in it. It was all gore, and then the way that they actually showed a human being be beaten to a bloody pulp without cutting from it, without like it was like gore porn, man. It was ridiculous.
Gore
like,
porn.
If all they can do, if they can't write good stories and they have to rely on the shock value of, you know, crushing a human being like that in that manner, I just feel like there's nothing left for me in the show. And that was the last episode I ever saw.
That's crazy. Michael, what about you? Do you like the show? Do you love the show? Do you watch the show?
Yeah, I watched the show, but no, I'm not even thinking about figures from it. No.
Well, I figured, you know, they're InArt, so you'll be a little bit more interested. So, guys, this is Rudy's section. We have Harry Potter.
What are those? Oh, Harry Potter is that that's Draco, and who's that on the right?
The bad guy.
The bad guy. Oh, that helps.
With the long hair, the ugly one.
Oh, Snape? Alan Rickman's character?
I guess. He's not the guy with no nose that looks like powder. He's the other one. Yeah,
I think this line's pretty cool. I like how Draco comes with the sorting hat. That's neat.
So Rudy, since you're in the chat right now, are you getting both? Are you gonna stop at the ones you got? He has all three, I believe, so far. I think the last one. What's the kid with the red hair?
Ron Weasley.
I think that's the one he's waiting for or just got. Ron. He said he was shipping or it shipped or something. But Rudy's balls deep in that line too from InArt. So I want to know. I want to know if you're getting these two, Rudy. And then here we got Wonder Woman. This is looking like cool. A statue. Yeah, it looks like a statue. Obviously, it's going to be it looks like the same Superman style base that they gave you. It looks like it's magnetic, obviously. Good luck, guys. They're literally showing you what the entire figure is going to be, which is literally the dress, gauntlets, hands, and the boots. That is it. You got the shield, you got the lasso, and you got the sword, and you got the tiara. Not holding my breath. We got BVS Batman here from BVS. He comes with the rifle, right? So pretty much everything we got with Hot Toys for the exclusive, especially, which came with the sniper rifle. He comes with a cowl. He came with this too. I believe, which version was this? Same version came with the cowl, I believe. With the updated cowl. He comes with the batarangs, obviously, and I don't even know what this is here. So they give him a head sculpt. Again, another magnetic base, same style of base. I could tell you this figure looks kind of thin already. I don't know why, but
it's got to be the angle. You're looking at it. You're looking at it with a keystone.
No.
With a keystone angle on it, man.
Let me tell you what's happening already. This looks like the exact same body that they use for Superman. Okay.
Oh,
that's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. You heard it here first. Remember that, okay? Because when you Brad, when you get this garlic at home, don't tell me I didn't tell you, okay?
Well, wait a minute, too. Look, if you zoom back in, That's not a three-dimensional picture. That's computer generated, man. Those are all flat. That's not even concept.
No.
Yet.
I know that this is all flat.
Okay.
Absolutely, I know that. But what I'm saying is what they're adding to the figure. You know what I mean? You're getting a head sculpt, as you can see. It doesn't look great, but again, they never do. And so again, who's gonna get this? Brad and Brad only, probably, and obviously the other people that follow the YouTubers' guidance. And here we have, this is something I would definitely be interested in, right? And not for this version, because I have every single Hot Toys version, but this version here, this look here.
That's a Chris Reeve. Wow, look at that.
Yep, it's a figure. It's a look that I've never gotten. I try to make my own custom. It's somewhat of a custom, right? My own little Kit Bash thing that I did, but I never gotten him with the, with the long coat, with the briefcase, right? With the glasses, with the hat. So that's what I really want. Obviously, I would never buy this from InArt, but this look is a look that I really, really need in my collection. This I can do without. Look, already looks like complete garbage. Doesn't even look like it.
Way, man. That looks. How can you say that? That's a great hit.
This.
Yeah.
This is 100% distorted right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's obviously distorted because we're looking at a picture from like a 30-degree angle.
But look at this one. So, this one does not look distorted as this one. That's
man, you're getting a little picky here, bro.
It's InArt. You have to get picky, okay?
It's InArt. They're the king.
Well, that's why you got to get picky. They gotta earn it, okay? So then you get a newspaper. You get some kryptonite. Again, they're copying Hot Toys as usual. And then you got a bunch of hands with stuff on them, I guess, for Lois. And that is about it. Now, Michael, you as a big Superman fan, how do you feel about this? And guys, there's 46 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. Go ahead, Michael.
I don't follow this company at all.
No. I'm saying forget the company, the figures. Would you be interested in either one if they were coming this way? Obviously, Hot Toys didn't make it looking like this with this base, and Hot Toys never did this look either. Would you be interested?
Maybe the Clark. Maybe the Clark.
Right? Yeah, same with me. I need this Clark so bad, but I would never buy from InArt ever, forever. Let's see. Ron should be coming this week. Oh, there you go. So he's waiting for Ron. I'm picking up the full line. So there you go, guys. Rudy loves Harry Potter. You heard it here first. He's balls deep in Harry Potter. No pun intended. Blinken says, yeah, because Hot Toys Human Torch was amazing. Yeah, because well, here's the problem. Here's the issue with this comment, Blinken. And I hope everybody's listening to what I'm about to say. The Hot Toys Human Torch was not amazing, right? Everybody knows it. But the Hot Toys Human Torch, when it's out, will be amazing. These two Superman figures that you're seeing on screen from InArt right now are still going to be shit when they come out. That's the difference. So that's what happens with Hot Toys, and that's what happens with InArt. We got teased crap. We will get gold. InArt teases garbage, and you get a diaper full of shit. Okay? So that's the difference between the two companies. So yes, Hot Toys has not been perfect ever, but they do right by it. Look at what they did with Obi-Wan. Nobody asked them, oh, you got to change this. They went and did it. People said, oh, Obi-Wan doesn't look great, but you could see Obi-Wan there, and they still made it better. So, you know what I mean? InArt, you could sit there yelling at John on stream, telling him that the head sculpts suck, and you're going to get the same head sculpts at release date. That's the difference with Hot Toys. That's the difference, my friend. So, this is what Collectors Republic. This is 1/6 scale. By InArt again. And guys, there's 46 of you guys here. Hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much. Rudy has a new name. The inner veteran. Yeah, exactly. He is the inner veteran. But do you get a full diaper smell? Full diaper smell. I have the inner Joker and Superman and Superman the Joker. What? I have the inner
Joker's
Joker,
bad, but Superman is really good.
And Superman the Joker is bad, but the Superman is really good. All right. You got me. You got me good because I don't know what you're trying to say. Say it in Spanish. Maybe I'll understand. Ash says, tell him, Fabs. Yeah, no, we know this. Hot Toys is far from perfect, but they're the best, will always be the best. InArt sucks, and at release date sucks harder. That sucks. You know?
You're stressing me out, Fab.
Johnny Storm is a great looking figure. I agree they will make their adjustments. They're humans too. They're not perfect. No, and I say it all the time. Hot Toys is far from perfect. They make mistakes all the time. They're still the best. They're still the best quality. They're still the best price point. They're still the best amount of figures. They're still the best licenses. They're still everything. Everything. They've made, I'm going to give you another example of a head sculpt that everybody was like, what the hell is this? Oh my God. Trying to think another head sculpt like Tony Stank. Tony Stank, right? We got Tony Stank. What happened with Tony Stank? They didn't fix Tony Stank, but what did they do? They gave you the option to get a head sculpt that made you happy. And not only that made you happy, they gave us the head sculpt that they had teased was coming with the figure as an alternative option. If you were unhappy with the Tony Stank, let me know when InArt does that for you. Let me know. I'll be here waiting. Actually, here, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Exactly. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. That'll never happen. InArt will never give you the option of shit. InArt will never say, hey, guys, we're going to fix this for you. Absolutely not. If anything, look at the shit that people get in hand, missing parts. Remember the Cheerio? What happened with the Cheerio?
Yeah, that ring shit was
exactly. And what did they do for people with the Cheerio? Go ahead. Blink in. Where'd you go? What did they do for people with the Cheerio? Exactly. So you don't have to like Hot Toys. You don't have to like them at all. You don't. But you will not be able to go around bashing them because their track records speak for themselves. So you don't have to. You can love InArt all you want. You can say InArt is the king. Okay, you can say that all you want. But when you come back to reality, you'll know reality. You know, that's the problem. Rudy says Johnny Storm is going to turn it. Absolutely. That is going to be a very sexy figure. Just like I said, just wait. The Joker is bad, but the Superman is good. Oh, I see what you're saying. I was like, what is he saying? Should we bring up Hot Toys Mace Window? Another figure.
Dude, I don't understand why people get so pissed off at that. Is it because it doesn't look exactly like Sam Jackson?
No. The figure that head sculpt was not a 10 by Hot Toys by any means. There was something off with the head sculpt 100%. But that head sculpt, you have the likeness of Samuel L. Jackson. It's not the best, but it's there.
Mm-hmm. It's there, but it's not the
It's there. It's not the best.
Sure.
But again,
I mean, I thought it was just a great figure to have, you know?
But even so, forget that. Okay, let's say Tony, that you hated Mace Windu. Let's say, oh, I hate this figure. It looks nothing like it. When InArt makes their Mace Windu, you let us know what happened. Eric says, will Hot Toys make Artisan Reeves this year? I don't think so. That would be great, but I doubt it. Anything coming out 2025 should have been teased 2024. And I can tell you, even though they've been announcing figures today and releasing them or shipping them tomorrow from Hong Kong, I don't think an Artisan is a figure that's going to happen with ever, just because, you know, they have to work on those things a certain amount of time. Would they work for, would they work on them ahead of time to have a product like that ready? Obviously they could, but as of right now, it looks like every single Artisan that they've talked about has been what? We got to wait a year. I don't remember the situation with Wonder Woman. I think she was a 1, 2, 3 release, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we had to wait for her for a year, which again tells you what I'm saying, right? They could work on them ahead of time. They're going to be limited anyway, so they could have them ready to go. But do I think they're going to be doing that all the time? Absolutely not. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think so. If it's going to happen, it ain't going to be 2025. I can tell you that. It could get announced 2025. And then be out 2026, but it's not going to be out in 2025. Can't.
Wait. Somebody made a comment in the chat that I thought was pretty cool. They said the Reeves having a phone booth would be like a cool accessory. I agree with that. I think it'd be awesome to have a phone booth and then to have like the door open and him like stepping out of it, or you know, like his shoulder leaning back as he's entering. That would be super cool.
That is one look that would be.
There he is. That's half-inch reg.
So if you guys didn't hit that like button, if you haven't yet. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 52 of you guys in here. Don't be garlic peasants on the stream. Telephone box would be cool. Yes, that would be great. Christian says, show that are going to pick it. I am, my friend. Don't worry, because I'm going to show the garlics tonight. Okay, I'm going to show the garlics who are defending InArt. Okay. Who are trying to make Hot Toys look bad by pointing out not the greatest head sculpts, okay? But we're going to show you why InArt is king in a second, you garlics. Agreed, InArt are peons compared to Hot Toys. Thank you. Thank you. No purse, Mace Windu. Yeah, that doesn't make the figure bad. You know? No purse, Mace Windu. I love Hot Toys, but I also like those companies that tried different IPs. I have InArt's Aragorn, and I can speak about the one I got, and it's great. Well, I'm about to show you, my friend. And again, you can like whatever you want. I say it all the time. There's nothing wrong with liking whatever company you like. That's not the point, right? We all have different tastes. We all like different things. We don't all collect the same stuff, right? It's not about what we like. It's not about what we love. It's not about what we spend our money on. It has nothing to do with that. It's about the conversation that happens in the community about certain companies that is just not true. It can't be true. It'll never be true. That's the problem. Has nothing to do with your individual likes, your individual taste for whatever figure you like, your individual, love for InArt. If you like InArt, I don't know, but none of that matters. It has nothing to do with any of that. It's never a personal thing. It's about the overall conversation of what these YouTubers / influencers / non-collectors have told the community about this company that is clearly garbage. That's the problem. And a lot of you guys ate it up, and that's the issue. You know what I mean? That's the issue. That you guys believed people who don't even collect themselves to tell you guys, go buy this. This is the best thing in the world. This is something better than Hot Toys. That comment alone, anytime you heard this is better than Hot Toys or this is a Hot Toys killer, anytime you heard that comment or any of those comments alone should have told any of you who know anything about Hot Toys, which that's another problem. Not many of you guys know anything about Hot Toys, so you believe anything you hear, right? If anybody would have had the slightest idea of what Hot Toys is as a company, you would know that any conversation or anything brought up about InArt would be disqualified instantly. But people don't know. So what do? They go to the channel that has a lot of viewers and go, oh my God, this guy knows what he's talking about. Meanwhile, they don't collect. So you eat it up from somebody who knows nothing about the community or the hobby because they don't have anything. They don't own anything. Owning 3 figures, 5 figures, 10 figures doesn't tell you anything about anything. That's the problem. It has nothing to do with what we like, what we buy. Nobody's going to tell you, hey, Blinken, Don't spend your money on InArt. Who the hell are you to tell me what to spend my money on? That's the point. So it has nothing to do with what we like. It's what comes out of people. Like, for example, Brad, I joke with Brad all the time. He can love that 22 Batman from InArt all he wants. He paid for it. He better love it. He has no other choice but to love it. But he doesn't know Hot Toys. He may own Hot Toys. He doesn't know Hot Toys. He's been so I'm not going to say
brainwashed.
No. I'm not going to use that word. I wasn't going to use that word.
Influence.
Correct. Influence. Not brainwashed, because it's not brainwashing. But he's been influenced so much because, again, where do you get this love, this crazy, intense love for InArt that came out last week? You don't know InArt. You don't know anything about the company, so there's nothing to love. From day one, and I know Brad jokes around and stuff, but I love InArt, and again, there's nothing wrong with it. But clearly, you don't know Hot Toys well enough to say that InArt is in any way, shape, or form better than Hot Toys. Impossible. That's the problem. Guys, there's 51 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much for being here. Tony says, I will get the Sideshow Mace looks way. Now you're being disrespectful. Now you're being disrespectful, and I'm not gonna tolerate it. Okay. Christian says, I heard that Mace window was a mix of real and animated. Well,
nah, not really.
Well, no. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. But you could get that from the fact that they added those gauntlets from Clone Wars.
Right.
You can say maybe that's right. No, Mace Windu the likeness was there. Was it 100%? Absolutely not. There was something wrong with his mouth, something wrong with this area here that made him look funky. The figure is great. It's not perfect. Yeah. Nobody ever said it's perfect. The figure's great.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty cool. I was kind of pissed because I accidentally oversold my order. So, like, if I've done it a few times, I got to keep better track. But when I oversell my kit, I got to sell my own. So I didn't end up with a Mace Windu. That was a real bummer. But I'll get one down the road.
Nefty, welcome, my friend. He says, what's up, Fast Mike Brandon, the most relevant show on YouTube. Congratulations, Fast, on being invited to the Joe Rogan show. Can't wait to hear the podcast. Oh, my God. Welcome, my friend. Thank you for doing. Unbelievable. See, guys? This is better than you, Nefty. This is better than you, Thule. Unreal. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Not worth 500 Canadian dollars. Which one's
what
not
is that,
worth?
like $150 US? Or?
Wait, what is not worth it? The Mace Windu collector? Charlie says they could do a limited drop when the new Superman movie drops this summer. They could.
Dude,
they could do anything. Go ahead.
I've seen some stills that some leaked photos like of the costumes and stuff from the new Superman. I'm kind of afraid. Like I was looking forward to James Gunn taking it over because I think that what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy was pretty phenomenal. I think he did a really great job with that. So I thought that it was a little much to give him all of the DCU. I had faith, and now I'm seeing pictures, and I'm not so sure anymore.
I'm not so sure. Unbelievable. Also, guys, we have. I just saw something. Never mind. I didn't see nothing. Half-inch Reg said a Superman outfit under the suit and a telephone box. Yeah. No, I'm telling you, we need that. We need that 100%. People say to me, Ash, what if InArt get Marvel still be shit? The problem is it's not the licenses that they get, because any license they get, they're going to fuck it up anyway. So it has nothing to do with the licenses. It's whoever they have working on these head sculpts. And I can tell you, the Superman that they did, that BVS Superman, that angry head sculpt, I would love that angry head sculpt on a figure, on a Hot Toys figure. It looks beautiful, right? It's very different. Nobody else has made that. So I like that head sculpt. The regular one, garbage. That whole figure as a whole, garbage. But that head sculpt was nice. So they do nice things. It's just they're not better than Hot Toys, you know. Oh, InArt Jokers is collected. I got you. No, the InArt Joker is garbage. Like I say, I say to you guys all the time, that InArt Joker did well for them because of the fact that there hadn't been a Joker by Hot Toys in like 10 years. Nobody had gotten us. I come out with a Heath Ledger Joker in a long time. So that's what happened. So they had the perfect storm. The whole rooting people in the community for whatever reason went wild over this rooting, which is why Hot Toys came out with Artisan. Even though those rooted Jokers were not $1,000, and I told you guys that from day one. That's why I would have never fell for that trick ever. And all of you did. Whoever got those things for $1,000, get the hell. And you look at them now. Look at a Hot Toys Artisan and look at that garbage. See who's better. Exactly my point. Michael says, Brandon, you're saying you don't like the comic accurate Green Lantern haircut James Gunn choose to use.
Yeah, I'm lost on that, man. I really, really am. Like it was such, I wanted to get into the DC films. I was a Marvel kid growing up. I never touched. I mean, I would flip through DC comic books. I had the odd, one-off DC comic book here and there, but I just, I wanted to give it a chance when they started doing, the universe of DC movies. And I thought, okay, cool. They're going to tie it in. They're going to do they're learning from Marvel. They're going to do it right. And no, the only movies that came out of the DCEU that were any good were the ones that were knocked off of the Marvel films. I was told more than once that Wonder Woman was a straight knockoff of Captain America, and that's why it was a good film. Then there was another one that was the same way, and it's just I don't know what they're doing, man. And I wanted so bad to see James Gunn do something really great with this, but we have to wait. I got a lot of trepidation now.
We have to wait and see. The suit is having a lot of controversy because the suit he's got no muscle tone on the suit whatsoever.
Yeah, it looks like ass, man. Like is that really? It's got to be a joke, right? Like they brought James Gunn in. They're pouring money into these films. How do we get that?
Yeah. No, it's crazy. I don't know, but hopefully, at least as long as it's good or decent, that's all we can hope for. What are we gonna do?
I'm still hung up on the Batman versus Superman scene where it turns into Martha. Like who calls their mom by their first name? I mean, I do, but that it's a jokey kind of thing. It's not like if I was getting crushed by a machine, I'm not shouting my mom's first name. It's gonna be Mom. I miss you, Mom. But like Martha, and I watched that whole scene like 3 times because I thought I was being pranked. I couldn't believe that that's actually how they wrote that, and it was so terrible. And it's like I had such high hopes, but man, I don't think we're off to a good start.
All right, guys, there's 53 of you guys didn't hit that like button if you haven't yet. Also, guys, we're out of here. It's been a crazy long day. So also, Brandon, tell them about the raffle, please, before we head out.
Yep. Once again, January's raffle is a pick 2. If you win, you get to pick 2 of any of the 9 Star Wars figures that are in the raffle. If you go to bscrap.co and you search Scrapple, because this month's raffle is called the Scrapple. So search Scrapple and you'll find the tickets. You'll find all the information. There's a link to the live stream when we're going to do the raffle in 2 weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun.
All right, guys, you heard it here first. And as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.